I'm Travis.
Hi, Travis. I'm Fred.
Nice to meet you, Fred.
We're looking at the LD Systems Curve 500 TS. TS stands for Touring System. It's 1,000 watts RMS. It's not the make-believe 1,000 watts peak to peak. Your SPL, your sensitivity on there is 131 dB, up to 131 dB max on it. It consists of a, let me stoop down here and pick this up.
No problem.
It consists of 6 4-inch speakers with 3 high-frequency drivers in it per cabinet. They link together with a locking mechanism, and then this is your audio interface right there. And it goes on to what they call a smart link. The smart link is actually set up to where I can either run it off of the pole. If I run single or double units, it has a 90-degree insert on it that runs at level. And if I'm running more than 3 units on there, then I run it at 12 degrees, so it'll give the full array.
Oh, okay, that makes a lot of sense. So, what it even says, like right there.
Yeah.
We're
Two to, and with the new one, that'll actually have up to 6.
So this is the new one, right?
This is the new one right here.
Okay.
Also with this, you have multiple ways of either running it off the pole or actually installing it. I mean, if you want to take a break, we can go over here and look at the different install applications for it too.
All right, so
if you're gonna do an install with this, a permanent install, I have actually 4 different options on it. I have a truss mount, I have a wall mount, which is a pan and tilt, and I also have a flush mount. This is goes actually up to the flush mount on the ceiling. When you come back to the smart link, if I do flush mount it, the normal input on there is with a speak on, but if I flush mount it, I have a Phoenix connector on there so I can hardwire it.
oh, that's great.
That way you can get it all the way up to the ceiling and still be able to pivot it. And then the 4th option on there is the larger extension. This extends out, it'll pan and it'll tilt too, so I can bring it off the wall and shoot it down a wall or shoot it across the room. So you have a lot of different options on there. If you're going to do that bottom right there, then it would be that bottom just by itself, and then your options here. You also have the option of using an external amplifier. The external amplifier is actually a 4-channel amplifier, and it's all DSP driven. So you tell the channel on the amplifier how many of the boxes you're going to run per channel, and it'll maximize the output for you. If you have units that are like your main unit, and then you have units out in the room, you can tell the distance between each channel, and the amplifier will actually calculate the delay time between the two. You have a 5-band parametric EQ per channel, so if I have a hard side of the room and a soft side of the room, I can EQ each side of the room separately without having to go there. You can also tell it whether you're running a passive sub on there, so it'll know to set a crossover point for you and a lower EQ on it, so you can again maximize the output off of your sub. So options on there: in a impedance match, I can run up to 6 cabinets per channel of the amplifier. If I do a 70 volts, so again this one right here, I can tell it whether I'm doing an impedance match or doing 70 volt applications. I can run up to 24 of these boxes per channel of the amplifier. So I can, basic application would be, 2 channels with the sats and 2 channels with subs, or 3 channels with sats and 1 channel with a sub. So different applications there. Any other questions on it?
So let's see here. So we've already covered single input, different styles. Covered that. What do you offer in terms of subs? Because I see this guy down here.
This is actually set up for the install with the curve system.
So could this be ceiling mounted as well?
It can be ceiling. It comes with a bracket, so you can mount it to a wall, to the ceiling, however you wanted to mount it, or you can hide it in a wall. You can see it's fairly shallow, so you can actually cut it out and build it into the wall. You could also bury it under a stage. So all kinds of applications with it there.
in terms of, so this is definitely for install. What other sub sort of options do we have for the curved TS system?
As far as the TS system, that's, what you see over there is what you get. Yeah, that's what you get. So that system right there. Street price on it is right around $1,800, $1,799. So it's very affordable for what it does, and again, high SPL output on it, good tight sub on it. It's a great gigging system for a band. It's got enough punch to where you can actually put a kick drum through it and don't have to worry about it pooping out on you. So, good system.
Here. While they're doing that, can we actually talk about the? Sorry. Up to 6. He actually talked about that. How many we can do on the individuals?
You actually have a locking button, so you push this to release the lock. You let go of it, now they won't come apart.
That's really neat. And then everything is done through the pole, correct?
Yeah, the speak on input.
Just through there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess because it's passive. Yeah. So what do we have? That's the S2. These are the same, or what's the difference between these?
This one right here is a what they call the entertainer system.
Okay.
So it has a mixer built on board with DSP. It's a very simple 4-channel mixer. This is an extension, so this is just strictly a powered sub that'll power up to 4 of these.
Okay.
So street price on this is about $1,200.
That's it.
Yeah, and then if you go with this system right here, it's about $1,900.